All right. Ho, ho, ho.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. No, during the holidays, it's really hard to stand out. And, a lot of times, you're watching messaging during, especially this holiday is a good one where it's like, how can we work scary or frightening into it? So it's like, this career will scare you into money or something like that. Like
that is good.
Yeah. If you want to use that, that's a good one to use. But no, so we're wearing some Christmas hats today, which look ridiculous, and it's hard to take each other seriously. But just as an example of on Halloween, nobody's wearing. Nobody. I can almost say confidently.
Almost certainly
nobody in college marketing is wearing Santa hats. So,
yeah, it's a bit of a hyperbolic, exaggerated example, but to a very good point that Brian made. You kind of want to find ways to stand out when, if it's Halloween, how can you make a message different than everyone else's?
Yeah. I think about, Halloween, Christmas. There's all these kind of just stereotypical or cliched ways of using those holidays to advertise. And, when you're looking out and, again, everybody's saying, we're going to have a scary good time, you're just kind of blending in.
You're one of 1,000 other posts that looks just like that.
Yeah. So I think another thing you can do with holidays is, we mentioned this on another video, but is to find the fun holidays, the nobody's talking about. And again, I'm just going to, another dig, it was Boss's Day last week. And I saw 2 people talk about it. Those 2 people were very happy.
Yeah.
Because their team had edified them, and really showed that they appreciated their boss. But
if you can't tell, there was a very deep cut to Brian on that day.
I knew it was that day all day.
It's the only holiday marked on your calendar.
Yes, it is. But no, there's I Love Chocolate Day, there's Donut Day, Talk Like a Pirate Day, and those just don't they get used in some ways, but just not.
Yeah,
not
well, and I think people think too, how is that relevant? That's not something I need to be thinking about. It's just a funny, goofy platform to put out a message and be communicating with people. It doesn't have to have value in, Chocolate Day is irrelevant to anything you're doing on any given day, but it's something fun that you can be talking with people about and engaging with people. So I think kind of removing the need or the compulsion to have value or be professional in every single thing you do is kind of key.
Yeah, you don't want to be professional.
No,
that's
never.
Key is to not be professional. It frees you up a lot, but case in point. No, but I agree. It can seem silly, it can seem irrelevant, but in the end, it is. Again, you're trying to capture attention. You're trying to show your value, and you can't do that if people aren't listening, right? So
yeah, and I think too, kind of similar to that, but outside of holidays and all of that, you want to make sure messaging in general doesn't align with what everyone else is saying. And this is one we've talked about before as well. But Brian, your favorite one is
New Year, New Career.
That's right.
That will be on billboards. It will be on Facebook ads. It's going to be everywhere.
That's kind of the template, though, for a lot of the message a lot of people communicate is, new year, new school, whatever it may be, enroll now. You want to kind of find ways to be different than that, because similarly to Halloween or Christmas, you're going to be one of 1,000 messages that looks the exact same. Yeah,
if I'm in a certain demographic that you're trying to target, there's thousands and thousands of other people in that demographic, and other people are targeting them, and it's bad marketing or lazy marketing. It's our tendency is to kind of look around. What are other people doing?
Right.
They're probably really successful. They probably have a bigger budget, a bigger team, bigger whatever. And so you look to them to kind of figure out what to do for yourself.
Yeah, and I think the thought process makes sense. If they're doing it and they've had good results, great, I should just do that. But it's kind of, I don't know, you need to take a step back and focus on achieving the results that you need, however the means are for that, whatever that looks like.
Yeah. And again, if nobody's paying attention, if they're just skipping through it, your message is not being effective, no matter how effective it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, and I don't know if you're just saying this, but like you want to measure your success versus looking at other people's success.
Yeah, I think that's an important thing too. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying, but to flesh it out more, like, yeah, you could say, based on what I'm doing comparative to this school that's way bigger and has this many students, it looks pretty close to what they're doing, so we must be doing good. And that's just kind of a inaccurate and not great way to be evaluating the success of your marketing efforts, but thinking, okay, we wanted 50 enrollments. How are we in terms of meeting that goal? Like, focus on what's immediately in front of you, not how do you stack up next to so-and-so.
Yeah, you almost want to eliminate the competition from the equation, and it's like, is what we are doing effective, not is this the best strategy that's out there right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Any final thoughts on this?
No, I think we can end this one and maybe remove these hats from our heads.
I'm going to wear it the rest of the day.
I'm wearing mine until Christmas.
Yeah.
Actually, no, then I'll put on my Halloween costume.
All right, well, until next time, if you guys have any comments about how awesome we look in these hats, or just how you guys would stand apart from the crowd, we'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas, and see you next time.
Yeah, feel free to take any screenshots from this that you like.
And if you need a model for your holiday wear or whatever you're doing, our prices are very reasonable.
We're competitive.
Very competitive, yes, thank you. Competitive.
So it's more of a passion project, truly.
Yes. So, but we're open to your So anyway, all right. Thank you. That's a terrible.